All right, you know how we do it every day. 5 minutes of stock information added up over time will make you dangerous when it comes to understanding the stock market. So we're going to go to this article that I already kind of pulled up this morning. It's put out there about 16 hours ago, so over the weekend. Below two banks living wills over Federal Reserve lending window. So I guess these banks are taking advantage of wills, and there's a window where you can make trades or things of that sort. So we'll go to the video that they got on this and see what she's talking about.
On the living wills that were submitted by the nation's largest bank for 2013, the regulators saying these living wills need improvement and that they have sent letters on the shortcomings of these living wills to the 11 banks involved, which include JP Morgan, Bank of America, Citi, Goldman Sachs, and Morgan Stanley. The regulators say the shortcomings include unrealistic assumptions about, among other things, clients and counterparties, and that the firms failed to identify needed changes within the organizations for an orderly dissolution. The regulators also say the firms will address or should address these shortcomings in the 2015 submission of the living will, and a failure to do so could eventually lead to some kind of forced sale or restructuring at the banks if the regulators feel this is needed, but that would be a couple of years down the road. The harshest criticism coming from FDIC Vice Chair Thomas Honig, who said each plan was deficient, and he also criticized big banks, saying they are well over leveraged and also bigger and more complicated than they were before the financial crisis. Kelly, back to you.
All right, so that's what they're talking about. And banks are definitely leveraged. I don't know the true numbers, but I know that for like every $1 you put in the bank can lend that out at least a minimum of about 5 to 9 times that amount. So they can take your $1 and lend it out to at least 5 other people. And if all of you guys come in looking to get money or you default, then the bank has liquidity problems. So that's something to look at. Let's go to the pre-markets real quick, and then we'll go to my stock trades. All right. See what's up with the pre-markets. Everything right now is in the green with the Dow and the S&P. Standard & Poor's top 500 companies. Future market looks like it's up pretty good. And I think one day I'm going to go with these other markets. Treasuries, volatility, global indexes look like they're okay. Sectors, somewhat 50-50 looks like. And then U.S. indexes. I'm going to go into one of these real quick, which is the NASDAQ. So you can just see what these charts look like. So you can go in here and see what the high was, which is 4,000. There's a high, and then the low. 10-day average volume was 232. I think that's the trade volume, and then 52-week high, and then 52-week low. So this thing has gotten down there pretty low, and so that just lets you kind of see the historical trends of it. And you can go and look at a 1-year trend or the charts, the news of the NASDAQ, earnings, peers, financials, ownership. So we just want to kind of every day just do a little bit more to play around and go a little bit deeper into these things. And so this here shows you, this here is the change, so it's 18-point change. That's the trade volume and the trade times, which is Eastern Standard Time, and the last trade time. That's what it closed out at. So good stuff. All right, we'll go here back into my portfolio. So I'm going to go back to actually here, and let's see what I did. I see some red there, so that didn't look that good. Alright, so we've got we made money with Facebook. Walmart lost money with my Adidas. BP Oil made money. Best Buy didn't make money. Guess people haven't gotten to the football fully yet, so we'll keep riding that out. General Motors, Nike, Coca-Cola, Procter & Gamble still making me money, and Nike. So that just kind of gives you a breakdown. And what you saw earlier when you came in here under this Adidas, you'll see that this here is an open price, and then this here was the previous close price, which just shows you how I lost money. And then you can look at 1-year target. So I'm at 262, and they're projecting that this stock is going to be up there in that 307.67. So if they hit the target, then I'm going to make a lot of money. So, and then this was the trade volume and the average volume, and then the caps and stuff like that, which we can kind of go into that on another video. All right, remember again, 5 minutes a day makes you dangerous. Have a wonderful day.